Welcome back to Tango Conversation with Tony B. Thanks for joining me. We're going to tango with some topics tonight, and tonight's topic is going to be um, we're going to stick with the COVID 19 and see uh, if we can figure out what we're going to do about this. And then also, we're going to do racism. Sticky topic, but we're going to talk about it. Okay, so let's just get to it. Okay, as we all know, um, George Floyd was murdered, assassinated by a cop. Um, he put his knee in his throat and for 8 minutes, and George was saying that he couldn't breathe. Um, and the officer had the Minnesota police officer had his knee in his throat for 8 minutes, and he stopped breathing. What are we going to do? And first off, my condolences go out to the Floyd family. I'm just so sorry that this had to happen to him. And I don't know what this country is coming to. But comment below and let me know what you think. Um, yeah, but my opinion is it's got to stop. It's got to stop. I know everybody is not the same. We can say that all white people are trailer park, but that won't help. So, just like they say, all of black people are um, what they say about us. So, I don't have to get all off into it, but we have to figure out what we're going to do about this racism in this country, because we can't keep uh, having our black men be murdered by cops, and the cops think that because you have a badge that it's okay to take somebody's life. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. And I think they need to be charged, arrested, and convicted. They already been fired from the job. The officer that had his knee in his chest, he had 18 complaints against him. And we just have to do better, people. You know, just because you have a badge, that does not mean that you can go around and take somebody's life. Even still, without the badge, white people, you cannot go around following black people or thinking because you're a cop, you can just take our black man's life. Our black lives matter too. And it's just terrible. It's terrible. But just keep praying. and hopefully it'll be some change. And white Americans or citizens, um, you can participate in the change by informing your family and friends of the 100 years that we had to suffer and go through racism. So, what you guys can do is when you see it, say something. See it, say something. It's tough, but excuse me, if you want to be a part of this, a part of this ban or blackout or whatever you want to call it, or you have to say something. You sit around and say you don't know what to do. Here's what you can do. When you see it, say something. Say something. It's going to be tough, but say something. Say something, please. It's we fighting COVID-19. We fighting racism, and you guys only had to fight COVID-19 because you haven't never fought like we have. So just if, join in on the movement. See something, say something, please. His family is grieving. His brother, his sister, his family is grieving. We cannot take our black lives for granted. You can't take our black lives for granted. Like I said, I want to see them charged, arrested, and convicted. It's not going to bring them back, but at least we'll get some justice. Justice for George Floyd. Again, the officer had his knee in his throat for 8 whole minutes. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. I don't know what to say. Comment below and let me know what you think. Um, hmm, yeah, again, my heart goes out to his family, my condolences, and we just have to do better about cherishing our black lives. My fear is my sons or my daughter walking out and running into an officer that doesn't care about his life. And he take it. So I just tell my kids keep your hands where they can be seen. Don't try to get out the car. Sit with your hands on the steering wheel where they can be seen and talk to the officer with respect, and hopefully he'll give you respect and you'll walk out alive. It's sad to say, but I pray every day for my kids. And I think you need prayer to get you through times like this in the cova. Um, just to keep your mental health, spirits on track. But I think the four officers that were standing around watching, I think they should be charged as well. Because if a regular citizen, if you're a regular citizen and you're standing around while your friends is committing a crime, you get charged too, as if you committed that crime. So I think they should be charged as well with his death. You standing around watching and you took oath to protect and serve. And let me say this, all officers are not bad. So but with that being said, you stand around for those that do and don't say anything. But you took an oath and you're arresting people that commits crimes, but you took an oath and you standing around watching the crime. Does that make any sense? So I think they should be charged as well. So my condolences again to the Floyd family. And we're going to keep you posted on what happens to the officers. So, um, moving on to daily news. Kylie Jenner been faking her tax returns. She is not as rich as we think she is, or they state that she is. She faked her tax returns to have 360 million, and actually she had 125 million. Um, and she has been faking her tax returns for the last few years. So I don't know what's going to happen, about that, but that's what she has been doing. The first year, 2016, she um, reported her correct um, report, and 2017 and on, she been faking them. So that's what you get from the Kardashians. So I don't know what you guys think. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Um, so we're gonna do hot topics, and in hot topics, have you guys saw Tamar Braxton new show, To Catch a Beautician? It's about beauticians that um, disasters. Your hair, they mess your hair up, and Tamar and this other guy invites the beautician, leading them to think that they're going to get a job. And once they get there, they bring out the person that hair they destroyed and let them approach them and try and see if they can get them to do their hair over. It's good. Check it out. It's called To Catch a Beautician. So, moving on to reality T. So, we're going to do a recap on growing up hip hop, ATL. So, as you know, Egypt and Popped Bree, boom, and they was fighting. And Pep, she seems to think that it's okay for Egypt to bend and punch Brianna. She say Egypt took care of her. So Sam and no, not Sam. TT and Tyran think that Egypt should have never hit Brianna because that opens the door for Brianna to hit her back, and they don't think that she want to go up against Brianna when it comes to fighting. So um, um, TT and Tyran think that Sam has his fingers in Pep's eyes because she don't pay attention to nothing that they be telling her about him. And he has came in and changed Egypt totally. She wasn't aggressive, and she was calm, and she wasn't a fighter. She had never had a fight. So TT thinks Sam changed Egypt for the worse. So TT want um, TT text Tretch and told him what happened because Pep don't seem to be listening to them saying that Sam is influencing her to fight. And he just stand around and hype it up like a little girl or something. But I was glad that Twist checked him and said, listen, don't hype that up. I like Brianna. Brianna is my friend. It's between women. And don't make me and you have to get into it because you doing bitch shit. So I respected Twist for that. I liked it that. And so he didn't say nothing because he don't come up against the guys, but he'll come up against women. And so um, um, Tyran and TT text Tretch for him to talk to Egypt. So Egypt um, was leaving to go and talk to her dad to see what he had to say about her punching Brianna. And Sam standing around hyping it up. So we'll see what they say about that. And then with Rome invites everybody to a meeting because everybody is mad at him because um, I guess because him and Ann just beefing or going through some changes, I guess. So everybody is mad at him. No, because he hasn't been showing up to the show, they say, or calling or texting them. They his colleagues, and he don't show them no respect by calling them. So anyway, he set up a meeting to talk to everybody. Nobody showed up, but Easy E's son, which is Eric, and Brianna showed up, and Boogie showed up. Ange didn't show up. Um, Ange's sister didn't show up, or the brother. Um, can't think his name right now. He didn't show up neither. So, but or Twist. Twist didn't show up neither. And they seem to be upset because Twist was making fun of Rome's commercial that he made, ICDC College. So they want him to apologize about that since they was laughing about it. And but they didn't show up to the meeting. So Boogie and Rome was getting it on at the meeting, and Master P wasn't having it because he was, taking up for his son. So, which is understandable, but Eric and Boogie was saying that he need to let Rome take care of his own business. They dads ain't out, in their business and trying to check them about what's going on, So they want Master P to stay out of it, but as you can see, Master P is not staying out of it. He said they think it's a joke that and laughing at his commercial. What they want him to be doing, selling crack or something? And you think that he said you think that'll make people happy? so so Master P, he ain't having it with them talking about his son. So, but Vanessa say, which is Anne's sister that didn't show up, she said that she was not going, and since Master P had something to say to each and everybody, she wasn't comfortable, so she's not going. And Boogie, he stepped up and he was, telling Master P, asking Rome, I mean, why haven't you been calling or talking to nobody? And Rome was saying that he invited Bow Wow too to the meeting, which Bow Wow showed up later, but the meeting was over, But um, Rome said he don't have a problem with Bow. Um, he say they want him and Bow to beef over Ange. And he said he ain't having it. He say he'll walk away from growing up hip hop before he have um, his name tarnished. And JoJo, that's the brother name. He said he don't know why Rome can't handle his own business too. You know, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. In the when the meeting ended, Boogie was threatened basically by Rome's cousin, saying that, you know, they can throw some fists, I guess. So I don't know. I'll keep you tuned in on what's happening with that also. So, but I think Egypt is being changed by Sam, and Rome winded up quitting in the end. He quit. So I don't know if he'll be on the show. And TT say she wish Sam will quit. So we'll see. Stay tuned, and I'll keep you posted on what's going on. And um, check it out. Check it out. It's nice. So, wrapping it up. Thanks for tuning in with me. I appreciate y'all. Comment below. And like I said, if you want to be on the show with me and talk about a topic, email me and I'll have you on the show from your own home. You don't even have to leave your home. You can email me at tangoconversation@gmail.com. And you can reach me on all social media at Tango Conversation. And I have a group that you can add yourself to on Facebook called Tango Black Love and Real Conversation. You can post your ideas and comments inside that group. But you can post your comments and ideas on any social media Tango Conversation. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate you guys. And stay strong, be safe, and keep your masks on and keep your hands washed. And and educate your white friends if you have some, and white people join the movement by standing up, saying something. If you see something, say something. Thanks. Have a nice night. Good night.